Hey there, hockey fans. This is Dee Carl, New York Islanders' 7th woman.
Anthony Curatolo of the Hockey Guys.
And we are here at the Massapequa Mall in the Islanders team store for all your shopping needs, especially my shopping needs. And we would like to tell you all about the game last night against the Bruins.
The big bad Bruins.
Yes, we were so worried about that one, but 2 points.
Huge 2 points, right, Denise?
Oh God, huge. If I have to hear one more time, it's huge, I think I might cry.
Well, you know what? It was huge because it makes them understand that they can compete with the top teams in the Eastern Conference and around the league. So definitely a huge, huge victory.
Yep, it was definitely a great game. Even though, you know, the shot totals might have been a little slanted, we still came away with the win. Everybody was very happy in the locker room. Robbie Shrimp, first NHL goal.
Congrats
to Robbie. He gets one game where he's allowed to play and he gets an assist, gets a second game where he's allowed to play, and he gets an NHL goal. Great time for him.
The best thing about that is the confidence boost.
Absolutely.
For a kid, like you said in your blog, who's so used to scoring goals in professional levels and even through juniors and the ranks, it's unbelievable how huge that goal was for his confidence.
Absolutely.
And I really think that you might see him as a full-time player on this roster and on this team now.
Well, the good thing was he did say he's got a great attitude about it, and he even mentioned he knows they're not trying to hold him down. He has to earn his spot just like everybody else, and that's what he's going to try to do. Earn his time on the ice.
The mentality is there.
The mentality is absolutely there. The bad thing about the game last night, we lost Jack Hillen. Foot injury very early in the game, didn't come back for the second period. Jack's been a little banged up before, so I haven't even heard about how long he's going to be out, but I think we lost another defenseman for a little while.
He had 2 days off in between games, and then he gets hit last night, probably in the same injury of why he had 2 days off between games. There's good, there's better, and then there's, okay, great, let's give it a shot. The good, Andy Sutton's coming back tomorrow night.
Hopefully, yes, Andy Sutton. We so need him.
Okay. Or if not tomorrow night, I understand possibly against the Rangers.
Yep.
We'll get to that in a later episode of Off the Rush. However, the better.
The better.
The better. You can call up. You can make a call up. And I know that there's 2 guys that have been dying to get called up, and one is Westgarth.
Okay.
You can call him up to replace Hillen because he's a bruiser. The kid can throw the body, the kid can skate, and he's not going to be too much of a detriment as to the transition of offense to defense because he doesn't really pitch in too much. And I know that he won't if he gets that call up from the A.
Okay. Well, we know that the Panthers game is very, very important because we are so tight point-wise. It's like it's
almost identical records.
Yep.
Almost identical records. I think the Islanders have one less loss at 12-13-7 to the Panthers 12-14-7. The Islanders are coming off a victory against the Bruins. The Panthers are coming off a 3-point weekend.
Yep. And so far they've garnered points, at least 1 point in at least 5 of their last 7 games. So this is going to be a very dangerous fight on Monday.
Absolutely. And now, just one more mention. The D's really banged up. There's a lot of issues. There was a player placed on waivers yesterday. Possibly Garth Snow takes a little look at that, and for the cap hit and for what it's worth, Lucas Krajicek, I would take a shot at him. But enough about that. We understand. He does have experience in the NHL, Denise, and they are lacking.
Well, he did say that he has carte blanche to bring anybody in. He's got an open checkbook. It all depends on whether or not it makes sense for him. We'll see. We never know what Garth will do because he's always got something up his sleeve. Really quick, I want you to bring up a quote that you received from Franz. Okay. About the upcoming games and what he said, because he did make mention of something that we're both, all right, they're starting to see it. Yes, so. We're very tense. I'm personally very tense about even saying this. Oh, the playoffs. Okay, so last night after his game-winning goal, Franz Nielsen turned around and said, "This could be our season right now. We've got to stay strong at home if we want to play longer than mid-April." Well, they haven't played longer than mid-April for the last 3 seasons, so this is making me a little nervous. They're thinking playoffs, and you know what? When you look at it in the big whole picture, that's a great way for these players to start thinking, especially right now at this time of the season, because they know that now is the most crucial time. It's time to get this season going in full gear. Yep. And now that they're going to be playing at home for the next little while, this is the place to get the points. So, we'll see. Technically, you got 10 home games now. Yeah. Traveling to the Garden isn't that big of a deal. So technically you got 10 home games. Listen, the Panthers are up next. They got to take them. They got to win this game. They got to garner those 2 points. It's a conference matchup, so it's a 4-point game no matter how you look at it. Absolutely, you're right. So, this is Dee Carl from New York Islanders 7th Woman.
Anthony Curatolo of the Hockey Guys.
And check him out on his Blog Talk radio show, which is very, very good.
Which can be streamed directly from the website now at crashthecrease.com.
There you go. So, we'll see you soon.
Alrighty.
I'm going shopping!